We're in another rental car. We spent probably, I don't know how many hours on the road. Between 12 and 14 yesterday, I guess.
12 hours, yeah. 12 hours.
We are now just driving up into wine country. We were just Googling basically good spots to go. We ended up driving into Chateau Neuf de Pop. So it's a really cute little town. We're just gonna stop for lunch, and then we have reservations at a little chateau in another nearby town. So it was about an hour drive from Marseille up here, have lunch, and then drive over to our little chateau place. Driving in other countries is stressful though. Find out where Ken went. First things first. We gotta protect all the ginger and the freckles.
Protect the ginger.
Usually I'll carry the sunscreen around and we'll do them a few times during the day. It sounds bad. Chateau Neuf de Pop. I'm pretty sure I butchered the name of it earlier. Oh, he's leaving without me. Okay, let's go. So we just arrived at our B&B, and it is like the cutest thing ever. So at the front door, this is what you see. Big, huge bed. That's little tiny Ken with our huge windows and wallpaper. Look, his seats. This thing is absolutely massive. This is like 10 feet tall, I think. And then out the window, you can see the vineyards. Oh, not really on this side. Here's our little car. And out this window is some tree. Beyond that is the vineyard and the pool. Such a cute little bed. I'm so excited. And the bathroom, which is, holy smokes, huge. Big marble double sinks. Me. Giant tub. Huge marble shower for like 2 people. Is there 2 heads in there? There are 2 heads in there. And then out the little window here, you can see the little patio where we are about to go down and enjoy a glass of wine. And then just beyond that is all the vineyards and the pool. So we are pretty excited to be here for a couple days. We're gonna head down to the pool. Get all fresh and clean. I'm so excited. We're all washed up. We went and took a few vlog photos down by the pool and around the property at sunset. Put a few of those in here. So a quick cab ride to our restaurant reservation. Loading up on the monies before we head to dinner. It should be a really tasty dinner. It's supposed to be a very authentic French, not cheap, but delicious meal. I'm hungry, I'm excited, my skirt's loose, ready for some food. We have woken up in a fairy tale. It's a bit of a dream out here. It's hard to imagine going back to real life after all this. We just had some breakfast out on the terrace. We're just kind of chilling out for a little while, enjoying the view until we have our tasting and tour of the winery at 11, which is in like half an hour. Nothing like drinking at 11 in the morning. Have hopefully an earlier and lighter dinner. We're both still full from last night's dinner. It was like 8 or 9 courses by the end of it. Really good, but very, very rich. And hopefully have an early-ish night in because we're going to be getting up at about 5 in the morning or something. And then we'll be heading back out of France again. quick little pit stop in France before we head over to Spain and Portugal.
Oh wow.
Yeah. The white is there. So the white were there because
Back in town in Chateau Neuf du Pape. We parked the car down at the bottom. We decided to hike up because we had a lot of food last night, so we're gonna work it off.
Going into snake country.
We're going into snake country. Ken's making fun of me because I'm nervous about all the French snakes. This kind of ground makes me worry about snakes.
Can't go this way.
Can't go this way. We're trying to get up to the castle, not having much luck. Okay, let's go back down, away from the snakes. Ooh. You see? There's definitely snakes in there. I know it. I've got exposed ankles. Snakes like to eat ankles and toes. Ooh, that is nice.
Yeah, I didn't even look.
Wine country. I think some truck lost its load here. There's little tiny grapes all over the ground here, squished. Stopped off for some lunch. We both had a Caesar salad and a glass of wine. We're not feeling like we're gonna have room for a full dinner later on tonight. We're actually still full from last night's dinner, I think. So rich. So we just picked up some cheese and Ken's got it in the bag there. And now we're on the hunt for a baguette to complement the cheese. And then we'll be heading back to the pool, I think. Didn't think it was going to be so hard to find a baguette in France. We ended up having to go over to the next town to find it, but we got it. We're looking for some fruit, but I'm not so sure that's going to happen. We are absolutely melting. Down to the pool. And we bought 2 bottles of wine downstairs and then found out there was another welcoming bottle. So we've got 3 bottles to finish tonight because we fly tomorrow. But we've met some other people here, another 2 couples. So I think they're gonna help us with our wine tonight. Need to shower because we're really dirty from being sweaty, climbing.
Before I came down here, so I didn't want to.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. I still need to shower, I'm really dirty. And then we're gonna take some sunset photos by photographer Kenny right here. You excited? Woohoo! It's his favorite part of life is taking photos for me. Set up our little picnic here. 2 cheese, goat, and brie, our baguette, cherries, got a couple apples in there, got my Ken. We've got 2 bottles of wine, a red and a white for me, up our wine, and then I think tomorrow is the plan is to get to the airport. Our first flight on this trip. Head over to Lisbon. 2-hour flight from here. Nothing's booked yet, but I think that's what we're gonna do. So we will see you at some point. Welcome to Florence!